Hi. So I heard that you want me to do your makeup. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, I can certainly do that. So, what kind of makeup do you normally wear, or what style are you going for? Okay. So you don't normally wear makeup every day. No, that's valid. So, let me ask you this then. Are you going somewhere in a specific? A date? Okay. Okay, so yeah. A date in a park during the day. Okay. Do you want to go for something more natural? Okay. So tell me what you don't want. Okay. So no fake eyelashes. I think your eyelashes are long enough though, so you shouldn't even need that. So I'll be examining your skin just so that I use the right products on you, okay? If you happen to have any pimples, or if I happen to notice one pimple, I'll go ahead and put a pimple patch on it, and then we can go over with makeup. That way the pimple won't get irritated with the products that I place on your face, okay? Okay, so let me take a good look at you. Okay. And then tell me, your skin looks really good right now, but that could be because you just did your skincare. But tell me more about it. Dry. Okay. Okay. Got you. Okay. I think I can see a little bit of what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. Are you allergic to any product, or your skin is sensitive? What kind of sensitive? Oh, so your skin just gets red to the touch. Me too. Me too. When I do my makeup, sometimes my face turns red just because it just, you know. But I'll be careful, okay? Okay. I don't see anything that I should be concerned about. Okay. Yeah, your skin looks pretty good overall. Has it always been that way? Just recently? I got you. Okay, so we can get started, okay? What I'll be starting with, it's going to be a primer. You do have a few pores that could use a little help with some pore primer. I do think that your nose is a little bit oily, so I'll be putting I'll be using different primer for that part. Overall, your skin, it is on the drier side, so I'll stay away from powders, okay? And what I'll do is, on the parts where your skin tends to produce more oil, I'll be putting powder on that area only, not all over your face, so that you don't look cakey, because that's usually the issue with people with dry skin. We're gonna start with a primer. This is for smoothing and filling the pores. Now, once you're done with your date and you're ready to remove all the makeup, make sure to use an oil cleanser so none of this stays in your skin. So I'm just gonna place a little bit on the back of my hand. And I'm just gonna place it all over those pores of yours. Right there on your nose. Yeah, I'm just putting it here on the side of your nose. And then go like this. Yeah, just a little bit there. Then you just have a little bit here on your chin, so. Okay. Good. I'll be using this other primer for the parts where you tend to produce more oil, your forehead, this part of your nose. And then, do you sweat a lot? Okay. Well, the temperature is dropping because winter is coming. So, regardless of what, I'm just gonna put, how's your lip? Like the tip of your lip. I know that a lot of people tend to sweat in this area a lot. You wouldn't mind a little help. Perfect. So I'll be using this one. This one will keep your makeup from moving throughout the day. Kind of like the design of it because it really does look like a glue bottle. And this is a little too much, so I'm just going to be placing a dot right there. Another dot right here. And top of your lip, just right there. And I'm just gonna, actually here too, I'm just gonna blend it in. And then I'm just gonna dab it so that it really stays in your skin, okay? Let me just, so that it can dry a little bit. Okay. How does that feel? Heavy? No. Okay. Overall, your skin complexion, it's quite even. So I personally don't think that you need to use any foundation. Regardless of what, it's your makeup. Do you want me to use foundation? You don't think you need it? See? What we can do though is use some concealer just to conceal all the blemishes or dark spots that you might have. You know, as an adult, we don't really get the 8 hours of sleep, so you could use a little help in that department. So I have this one. And I have this one. Let me just see what color matches you the most, okay? So you have a more of a cool tone. So this one is a no-no. This is more for people that have more yellow tones in their skin. I use this one a lot. So I'll be using this one, NYX. It's NYX. It's by NARS, and this one is in the color Toffee. in case that you wanna buy the products afterwards. And then let me show you some techniques that I personally use. So because of my face structure, I tend to have not eye bags, but I do get a line right here. So you happen to have the same issue. So let me show you a little trick. In order not to use that much concealer, what you want to do is just put it in specific places. For me, for example, I like to place my concealer in this area right here in a single line, the thinnest line you could make. So I'll be doing that to you right here. And then your eye right here, super thin, the thinnest line you could make. Then also on your lips, we're gonna put it on the corner of your lips. And then you do have some redness here, so I'll be placing it right there. Perfect. And now we're gonna let it sit for a few moments. The drier it is, the longer it's gonna stay. In a way, you just want to let it dry for too long though. Well, that is drying though, so I'll be using this. And the color is a little dark for you, so I'll be using as some type of contour for your face. And I'm just gonna put a little bit. I'm gonna put just a little bit here. We're not gonna do the typical 3 because that's not your face shape, so I'm just gonna put it in strategic places. Okay. And then look up for me. I'm gonna give you a sharp jawline. And don't worry, I'm using minimal product. And with this one, what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna blend it out with a brush. Okay. And now the trick to make a supernatural makeup is the brushes that you use. So what you want to do is have a lot of detailed brushes. For me, the smaller the brushes, the more natural anything's going to look, okay? I'm gonna start with this one, just doing the little details. Focus for me. And then don't smile for me, just stay still so that I can blend this, the corner of your lips very well. Okay. Now with this one, what I'm gonna do is just dab it. It's a little softer, so this is my secret to make it more natural. Just any excess that I might have applied to your skin, just gonna help me with that, okay? Okay, now this part of your eyes, I already went with it. I elongated it, but just gonna press it more into the skin, and it's gonna make it look again more natural. So let me do that, okay? And then with my fingers, in this area specifically, I'm gonna dab it in, okay? Cute. Do you want me to contour your nose? Okay. Your nose is already pretty enough, so what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna enhance your shape. And I'll be using this one for you. Do you want to wear eyeshadow or just mascara is fine? Just mascara, okay. Before I do that, let me see your eyebrows. Okay, so you have very well-shaped eyebrows. So I'm just gonna use some gel. To keep them in place. So now we're gonna do your eyelashes. The other eye. Okay. Okay. Now, if you have this type of eyes like me, I call them sad eyes. Sometimes the corner of your eyelashes, this eyelash right here, don't curl nicely, so I'm gonna be using this one to curl that, and you have that full curl. Okay, there we go. Now this side. I'm gonna do mascara. These two are my favorite mascaras. No other mascara can compare. If you're buying a mascara that it's more than $20, what are you doing? So this one is magic. And now we're gonna do your bottom eyelashes. Just like that. And now, do you want to use, we're going to use cream blush because you say you have dry skin. Do you want to do this color? Or do you want to do this color? So this color or this one? They're quite similar, I think. This one, yeah. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit with a brush. Your chin. Now everything looks very, very nice. And what we're gonna do now is with a setting powder, setting spray. We're gonna go ahead and put some in on this sponge. And what we're gonna do is, now that I have sprayed the sponge, we will go ahead and mix everything so that it looks even more natural, making it last even longer. Perfect. Now, to put everything in place, like I said, we're gonna use this powder. This is a mineral powder. I'm just gonna put this in certain areas. Dab, dab, dab. There, and dab, dab, dab right there. And then right there. Dab, 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 dab. And then dab, dab, dab. Maybe a little bit here. Dab, dab, dab. I have this Viva Shine Kaja or Kaja, and I'll be using this highlighter to just highlight your nose, the inner corner of your eyes. I'll be using my finger. Cute. Now, I have different colors for your lips that you may want to use. I have this pink. This is a very, very soft pink. Is the one that I'm wearing right now. Or from the same brand, I have this one. This is one a little bit browner. I have this one a little bit red brown. I like this one a lot actually. I have this other one. This one is more of a toffee color, I think. And last one, I have this very, very red. It's pretty. So which one do you want to do? Okay. So you want pretty natural on the face of the red one? Okay, the red one. Let's see. This one. This one, right? Okay. So. Okay. I'm just gonna dab it in. Dab, dab, dab. And go like this. And let me see. Let me just see if I think you're missing something. Okay, you look pretty good. Yeah, I think you are all done. And let me just spray some body spray so that you smell good, okay? And you are all done. You want a mirror? Here you go. How do you like it? Well, I'm glad you liked it. Okay, so you are ready for your date. I really hope you have fun. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye.